Hello everyone, and welcome back to, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Or was it a sheep in wolf's clothing? No, it's the other way around. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Deluxe Edition. People have been wanting it, and it's finally arrived. And no, the sequel hasn't arrived either. Sometimes I get people be like, Neco, play the sequel. When's it coming out? A year from now or something. I don't know, man. Deluxe Edition just came out. But the new character, new interactables, new social situations. And I think the new character's a bunny. More bunny. So, here's what I'm going to do with this video, just so you guys have a heads up on what this video is going to be about and what it isn't going to be about. One, it'll be a playthrough, not like a redo of the whole game, but I'll be reading the unique dialogue I can find of the new character by playing through the game, finding the new dialogue choices, and then, after we get, like, the most that I can find with the new character, like, even if it means skipping the conversations that looks like I've already done, the whole point of this video is to highlight the new character and the new ending, not replay the game. So, if you're new to the series, though, at the very least, check out the full playthrough. You can see all the dialogue options, but we're going to be looking through the new character, where they are, who they are, what they're about, what their personality's about. And, I don't know, maybe if they're, Oh, wait. What was this? Oh. Clicking the X's on the, wolf's eyes actually closed the game. Interesting. There it is. Yeah, clicking the two eyes, you can see it light up, but clicking that closed the game, just like quit would. But yeah, anyways, let's get into it. My loads are still here from June in the original game, so it looks like it could be compatible, but I'm not going to use those. But let's get into it and find that new character. Wait, I think maybe I found out where I need to go. I was holding the control button to skip through things, and discovered it stops at this point. It says talking to those two, aka, you know, these two, Ariel and Noir, talking to those two is definitely a downside of school. Considering how much they distracted me, I should probably study. Not to mention, a library might be the one place in this whole school that would have some peace and quiet. Yeah, this is different. Ah, Marcretti, what are you doing here? I'm going to study? Oh, right. Well, me and Cosette here, we're studying ourselves. She may be slow a lot of times, but I don't mind helping her. Hee hee. I don't think she's slow. Well, her grades would kind of beg to differ. Except they wouldn't, because I help her. Nah, finally admitting your lack of wit, Pascal. Hey, let's not try to fight. He helps me out a lot. I'm thankful for it. If he didn't, I really would be sinking. Fine, if you say so. Do you want us to help you study, Macready? No, I don't really require help in order to read. Well, that's not what Cosette's issue is. Yeah, then how about Cosette tells me what her issue is? Cosette looks away nervously as Pascal stares at me with what I can only describe as 1,000 daggers in his pupils attempting to pierce me. Well, you know, I just have trouble staying focused is all. Bunny issues. Exactly, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know if I was there around Bunny, they would definitely be distracted too much. Let's continue. Exactly, and there's nothing wrong with that. Having trouble paying attention isn't a bad thing, just means you learn differently, and need just a little extra help. You sure make it seem like a bad thing. I don't think he does. I don't think it's a bad thing, Macready. It's like, we're just like sort of starting the game off, and Macready is coming off as a bitch. I mean, I don't know, since I skipped a lot, I don't think Macready came off as a total bitch this quickly. I don't know if it's just me, and it could just be my subjective opinion. I don't know if the new Deluxe Edition just sort of makes it more transparent that Macready, you know, is kind of spiteful. I can't remember if she was, like, sort of always that way, even without your control of making her select choices that were more, you know, less aggressive, but it just seems like she's really not getting along with anyone and saying, like, really asshole-ish things really at the get-go, feels like, almost. Anyways, I don't think it's a bad thing, Macready. If I did, I sure as heck wouldn't be helping her. Yeah, right. Well, I was going to study, but I don't need to be distracted by Pascal. Macready, my job is to keep people focused. Oh, it's your job now. You ought to show me how you keep people on track when you smell that... She's like, it's so childish, Jesus. He doesn't smell too bad for a ferret guy. Why don't you study outside, Mercredi? That way it won't be distracting you, and you won't be distracting us. You know, that doesn't sound half bad. That's the one good idea I believe I've ever seen you have, Pascal. Okay, Mercredi, get going. Like, she's just fucking constantly attacking. I think, bye-bye, you two. Like, Jesus. After that argument with Pascal, I do as he said and go out of the school through one of the back doors. The sun is setting, making everything have a slight red hue to it. To my surprise, I see Pierce smoking a cigar. I think this is... I still remember the game even though it's only been 6 months. This feels like it's not new content. Yeah. The cigar... Haven't seen the new character, but I'm gonna start seeing if I can find the new content again. Wait. Maybe this is also. As soon as we get home, I run straight to my room, immediately lay down on my bed, the soft covers and squishy mattress immediately soothing me from my hectic day. Seeing Pascal and Cassette again. Yes, because in the original game, we didn't bump into them afterwards. We did, like, the bump into Noir and the other guy. And then afterwards, we went straight outside to the cigar thing, so we didn't actually run into then Pascal or Cassette for this conversation to happen, so this is definitely new. Seeing Pascal and Cassette again, bumping into that wolf man, with strange new kids. I can't remember the last time I had a day so chaotic. It feels so relaxing to be in my bed, I could just... You begin to dream of the beginning of the end. I think this is... the same. Yeah, the deer. Wait. What kind of ignorant asshole? Ignorant asshole thinks they can walk in the street without getting run over. Yeah, this is the same, yeah. Yes, you're right. Yeah, there's options you aren't taking into account. Just be patient. Pascal vanishing. Vanishing. Wink, wink. Yes, you're right. Alright, I need to get going. I as well. I'll see you again sometime. We. Here's a new character. It's an owl. Who are you? She made a shrill ooh sound as she uttered out the word who, her head twitching into a tilt as she stared at me. So here's the new character. Owl. I'm Macready Mort. I go to the school. Oh, right. I assume you're just here to study like everyone else. Does my purpose here truly concern you that much? Of course it does. I take care of this place quite a bit. Why's that? My mother is the school librarian. She's currently sick. However, but I've always enjoyed the prospect of tending to books like she does. Uh-huh. Sounds very intriguing. Not boring at all. Sigh. Of course you who wouldn't get it. True art, like reading and writing, just goes over one's head nowadays. She sounds even more pretentious than I do. Is this how others hear me? So what's your name, Miss Substitute Librarian? My name is Glycine. At least one name I won't mispronounce. I don't think. Your mother named you after a flower. Your mother named you after a day. Why does everyone keep bringing that up? Anywho, what is it you may need? I need to study. What would you like to know about? Oh. Interesting. Music. Glycine... I guess it wouldn't be glycine. It would just make me think of a chemical compound. Takes out a book and flips through a few pages. It says here the D minor chord consists of the notes D, F, A. Oh, and A. How fascinating. That seems special. It's even colored. How fascinating. Huh. Thank you for the help. Would it be glee? Or gly? I wonder if it would be glycine. Would it be glycine? You know, I'm gonna type it in Google. I'm gonna type it in Google. Okay, so here's the complication, alright? So I looked it up. Glycine would be what it would be for English, like both British English and English English. But as I would predict, like with the whole French thing, is glycine, when I put how to pronounce glycine in French?
Glycine.
See, it's more glycine, or glycine. Glycine. Glycine? Let's go with glycine then. Glycine. Well, I'm gonna go with that because that's...
Glycine.
Glycine. I don't know, I don't get the robotic voice, but anyways, Glycine, let's just go with that. How fascinating. Huh. Thank you for the help, Gly. I'll just presume she's saying Gly, though. It was no problem. If you need any more help, you know who to call. Or who to visit, rather. Sounds like a deal. I'll see you tomorrow. But then we're going to go back. History. Glycine takes out a book and flips through a few pages. It says here, the slogan of the French Revolution was life, liberty, and fraternity. I think that's a wonderful slogan. You know what? I do too. Thank you for the help, Gly. I mean, it looks like it helps you out at the very least with understanding some of the lessons that would come in future questions. I mean, that's good, because usually it's like, without this help, for those that don't know French history, even though I was like pretty damn balls-on accurate with my guesses as I recall, but this actually helps people understand history before classes happen. That's useful. It was no problem. So the characters used to help between the classes that actually quiz you. If I say never mind, it's more like, oh, alright. Well, I'm here if you need anything else. Thank you for the help, even though I said never mind. Anyways, then I'll go with the music. That's like what happens next. Okay, there's the owl then. You two again. Well, besides that, that's all that this character has to show. I'm going to assume I'm going to have to skip ahead to the next part. I guess, I don't know, if I'm going to be going with the new ending, I'll have to go maybe through the plot of how to get the new ending for those that are interested. Because I do make videos that are like guides and walkthroughs at the same time, so for those that want the endings too. Because who knows if this game will maybe go on Steam at one point, and there might be Steam achievements. I'm not saying that as a confirmation or anything, but I mean, it would be cool. But yeah, for this new ending, as I'm told, we'll go through answer A of DF sharp A, even though it's the wrong answer. The rest of the class consists of me answering various questions pertaining to music. I had to make it so with Glycine, you didn't ask for help with music, or else she'd know the absolute answer and would invalidate this run. Glycine was right about the slogan, the liberty, equality, and fraternity, which should be the answer. So many people fought so hard for all those things, and without that we wouldn't be able to be who we are today. As a teenager, freedom and equality is something you don't feel as though you have, but we know once we're all older, we'll live such a free life, and those around us won't look down on each other. I mean, unless you're an ass. Wait, what? No, I think this is new too. I don't remember this. I wish I could stop seeing you both all over this damn school. Haha, you still make those nasty faces. What? It has even blinking animations on the characters. That's a pretty high step up compared to the normal still images. What? Yesterday I tried to tell you, you look so ugly when you snarl like a dog. I don't snarl like a dog. Oh, you don't? Have you ever seen a mirror, Miss McCuddy? You know, I really don't have to put up with you. Fully aware. And why do you act like this? You know it's just gonna drive people away, right? Oh, I'm very aware. I've lost plenty of people in my life, but, well, I don't really think about the long-term side of things. It's much better to be in the moment. I mean, I think I did read this, but I don't remember this music or the moving eyes. I think that's new, but maybe it's just like a remade scene. I'm not a dog, woof woof. What was that about, McCready? Oh, it wasn't anything. Oriel is always pointing out things that are apparently dog-like about me. Really, you seem to be getting awfully defensive about it. I'm not getting defensive. Whoa, calm down. I'm only joking, Miss McCready. I just want you to get it through your thick fucking skull that I'm not a dumb mutt. Okay, Miss McCready, I understand. Thank you. Well, I do believe it's getting rather late. This does actually feel familiar. Like the lines do, but not the music nor the animation. Gruff. Arf arf. She's trying to tell you about what all happened. It was pretty eventful. Yeah, I think this is the same. So at this point, Pierre suspects and saw Mercredi do something, although not admit to what yet. And he storms off. I watch him take long strides, running his fingers through his hair, presumably to calm down. because, I mean, spoiler alert for those that haven't watched the main series, even though you really should have, is he witnessed Macready absolutely, definitely kill Pascal. But otherwise, we get more of the owl character. Macready, yes, why are you surprised to see me? Well, a student was killed at this school today. A few of the herbivores stayed home today. Well, the ones that heard, at least. I hope you'll be safe today. I know we aren't very close yet, but it would be a disappointment for people to start dropping like flies. I think I'll be fine. I appreciate your concern, though. Of course. Oh, but school, did you need to touch up on anything today? Yeah, basic biology stuff. Ahem. Or, ahem. I watched as she flips through a few pages in a biology book. Ah, this page reads, a sheep's mother may be referred to as an ewe? I think it was an ewe. The genus of the sheep is Ovis, and the first sign of zodiac depicted as ram is called Aries. How interesting. She skips a few pages. Oh, this one's incredibly fascinating. It reads, a wolf's jaw can deal 1,500 psi. A person who is a descendant of wolves tend to have a weaker bite. For example, a German shepherd's bite is usually only 238 psi, which pales in comparison to a wolf's bite. Oh, that makes sense. My papa once broke a tooth from biting a sandwich. Your father's a wolf? Oh yes, I'm just adopted, though. It always hurts when I lie to people like this. I wish I could admit he's my real father, especially considering how nice he is. Well, at least she can say that about her dad. That makes sense. You do have wolfy eyes, however. I do? I think so. It's not a bad thing, though. From what I've read, most people find wolf eyes very seductive. Oh, wait. Oh. Glycine, why are you blushing? Oh. Well, thank you, I think. Yes, of course. She flips through the pages, probably to ease from her embarrassment. This says, a rabbit's teeth never stops growing, and due to this they must chew on toys and trinkets, or have regular dentist visits to keep their teeth a normal, functioning length. I feel bad for bunnies now. Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's like I'm so used to, like, having hamsters as a kid, and we'd have so many, like, different chew things for them. Like, a lot of it would be, like, what was it? I swear we had, like, flavored wood or something? I remember there being toys that I swear were, like, wood, but they're, like, shaped like carrots, and there would be chew toys for the hamsters, basically. But besides, like, salt lick looking things, or I can't remember what they'd be called. Like, it would look like, shit. I'm trying to remember now. It looked like one of those, damn, it's like, it's been so long, it's a blurry memory, but there's so many things our hamsters would nibble on. So, it's just normal, you know. If you have bunnies, same thing. Give them plenty of things to chew. My friend's a rabbit. She doesn't seem to mind chewing on her toys every now and then. I feel less bad now then. It's honestly adorable when she does it. Oh, I believe I've read about this. You have a crush? I don't have a crush, she's just my friend. Oh, we've been talking for a while, though. I gotta get to class. Right, okay. Au revoir, Miss McCarthy. I mean, excluding the miss, but that's fine enough. Farewell, Glycine. And, I mean, we already know the answers to these, but, wait, what was the question? A sheep's mother? Was it an ewe? It's such a strange word. If Glycine didn't teach me about it, I wouldn't even know how to say it. Yeah, and then all these answers are kind of obvious. But I mean, I don't think this has changed at all. Never. Oh, wait. I knew this before, far before Glycine told me. Not because I have a crush. Rabbits are just fascinating. I agree. Their cute ears, their tiny noses, the way they hop around everywhere. Oh, who am I kidding? Maybe I do have a crush. Mère, Cosette. She runs up to me and I immediately hug her as tightly as I can. And we're going ahead. Alright, so we're with the bunny family. I've skipped quite a lot, honestly. But we're with the bunny family and, like, all the happy family, if I were to skip a little bit. Got the little backstory for those that need a refresher that watch the main series. When they showed the history of both Macready and our favorite bunny Cosette flirting and talking to each other, and Macready's past when they looked like that. No, before, or actually after they snapped their horns. and just hanging out with the family and making food. I think this is where we should continue. I brought the food. I've already been preparing a dinner with all the food I got. That's amazing. A lot of vegetables. I'm not sure. I'll just keep reading. I think this is where we need to be. Looking at the counters, I see an overabundance of vegetables. Cut, shaved, peeled. All of what she had harvested was fully ready to cook, and it seemed like enough. Are you sure you'll need what I harvested too? Well, we do have almost a dozen people eating tonight. Right. Sorry, I didn't have to eat dinner. I can find something else to eat. Don't have that kind of attitude. It's only just one more person than what we're used to. We almost always make this much. And you don't waste any of it? Nope, never. Well, that's awfully impressive. Thank you. Of course. I watch as she methodically dices up all we have harvested with a pot of boiling water next to her. Do you want to help? How could I possibly help? How about you dump all the veggies in the water? Alright, sounds simple enough. I mindlessly toss all the vegetables into the giant pot. Said pot was ridiculously tall, the top of it reaching up to the bottoms of my eyes. Are you just getting me to do this because you're too little too short? No, I make soup just about every night in that pot too. How? I just do? Alright then. I grab a wooden spoon and mix everything around. There's something about the way she's cutting all the food, the way the lighting just perfectly rings around her. She might be one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. Is the water too hot? What? You're bright red. Is the water heating you up? Try standing away from it. Yeah, you're right. You're doing a great job, by the way. This actually sounds familiar. Let me see what happens later. Keep the kids... yeah, I think this is the new part, maybe. Alright, so how about you keep the kids busy while I cook? Your siblings? Duh, I'm sure they'll love your company. If you hang out with them for a little bit, I should be able to get dinner done a little more quickly. Cassette, I'm pretty sure half of them don't even remember me. Or know me. Come on, they're not gonna hate you. Alright, if that's really how you want me to help, great, I'll call for you when dinner's ready. Alright. Oh. Help Juliet, help Lewis, help Thea, question mark? Oh man, I'll go top to bottom. Hello? Ah, the goth one. Who are you exactly? Wait, you're Cassette's friend, I saw you earlier. You also knew me when you were little. Wow, interesting. Well, your sister sent me. Is there anything you need help with? Obviously, do you not see the paper in my hand? Oh, I didn't actually. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. Anyhow, I need help with this stupid script. I remember all my lines, but I want to make sure my delivery is right. Sounds simple enough. Yeah. Here, you're Annette. Annette, it hath been many moons since I have bare witness to your pale visage. Oh shit, wait, do I have to memorize that? Okay, you're Annette, wait. Let's see. Haps it be best, thus not, they shall not. Probably have to remember those. Are you ready yet? Sure. Oh, good, I guess. Small bunny. Ahem. Annette, it hath been many moons since I have bare witness to your pale visage. Haps it be best that way. Doth thou wish to witness such a thing? Tell me, art thou worthy to view a thing so statuesque? Thou art... Thou art? Wait, was that the line? I'm pretty sure it was. Hang on. I want to make sure I do it right. Oh, it's her line to say thou art. And mine would be thou'st not, they shall not, and as do the stars. Okay. So I was right. Thou art. Thou'st not. Nay, not one shall witness. Thy beauty be vast as the sky. Shall they not look up to you as they do the many stars? They shall not. Why? Why not? Wait. I don't remember this. They fear me? Wait, was that the wrong line? Oh god, I'm messing up. Wait. As they do the stars, they shall fear beauty for eternity. They shall fear beauty. Okay. Good to go. Okay. Wait. I'm messing this up. It's like my memorization. I'd be horrible. I'd actually need study time if I were to actually try to be like an actor with a script. Jesus. That's not. And they fear beauty. As they do the stars, they shall fear beauty for eternity. Anything everlasting shall remain frightening. One cannot comprehend such things, for they shall remain short-lived and ever-changing as the grass on the earth. You did really good. Thank you for the help. Yeah, not a problem. I can skip time and go backwards and fix my mistakes. It's no problem. Let me know if you need anything else, alright? Alright, I will. Alright, help Lewis organize. Hello. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Macready, Cossette's friend. I know who you are. I remember when you were a boy. Oh, you do? I figured you'd be would be too little to remember that. No, I'm not calling you a girl, though. Oh, damn. Right, okay. Is there anything I can help you with? No, but I assume my sister sent you, correct? Very, punctual. Straight to the point. Yes, you did. You can help me put away my clothes, then just to make her think you're doing something useful. Alright, sounds simple enough. That's because it is. Right. Little attitude problem, like goddamn. He hands me a suit jacket. Just put whatever I hand you on a clothes hanger and then put it in my closet. Giving me the easy stuff, huh? Yes. Oh. What kind of conversation do I make with this kid? So, past school? I do online schooling, it's fine. I'm failing one of my classes, however, since my teacher wishes to be referred to with they, them, and that is a plural noun, so I call her what she really is, a woman. But she fails me no matter how well I do because I disrespect her pronouns. Have you ever thought about just calling them what they wish to be called? No, that's infringing on my freedom of expression. Oh no, please no getting political in the chat, for the love of God, please. But are you not infringing on theirs? No. Alright, kid. I put away all the shirts and jackets he passes me. The shirts go in his closet, hung up while the pants are folded and put into a dresser. It really is hard to make small talk with a kid like this. Weird, interesting, opposing. I can only hope when he gets older he understands freedom protects everyone, and it's not a shield to use to disrespect others. Just because someone doesn't share your freedom doesn't mean they shouldn't be free too. Well, I think. It's kind of rich coming from Macready and how aggressive and broken they are, but again, no politics. Well, I think I did what you wanted me to. Yes, thank you, sir. You're welcome. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Help Thea. Hello. Oh. More bunny. Are you okay? Yes, I'm sorry. What? Yes, I'm sorry. Oh, you're fine. Do you need help with anything? Yeah, I need pose reference for this painting. So you just need me to pose? Oh. Yes, please, if you don't mind. Not at all. She quietly directs me on how to pose as she pulls out her pants and her easel. Easel. Let me look up what that is. Ah, an easel is what you put a canvas on. I see. If I'm even pronouncing it right, let me look up how to pronounce. I just want to make sure. Easel. Is it what I'm thinking of?
Easel.
Yeah, easel. Oh, okay. Sounds good. She quietly directs me on how to pose. This is a highly uncomfortable position. I'm sorry, how's the painting coming along? Very good, just a few more seconds, please. Alright. I think I have enough of a base for you to go now. Oh, thank God. Let me know if you need anything else, okay? I will. You're very pretty, thank you. That was nothing, thank you. Help Alexander, and Maxine make music. Knock knock. Hi, sheep girl. Sign language. I stare at Alexander with confusion as he gestures sign language, I'm sure. I have a slight memory of how to use sign language, as Alexander was born a deaf mute, and the DeBlancs wanted people to accommodate for him. I think it's very sweet they went out of their way to teach people so he could have an easier time understanding. I don't know what they're saying, though. I want translation. Especially if it's making her make that face. Hey, sheep lady, do you want to help us with music? Music. You do want my help with music? Yeah, we need a third instrument to sound cool. Alright, well, I suppose I'll help. I watch as Maxime gets some kind of ukulele. Alexander follows closely behind by getting a guitar, which almost swallows him whole. Maxime hands me a strange instrument. That's a melodica. I've seen pictures of you playing piano. It's like that. We get the whistle and blow into it to play. Sounds complicated enough. Are you ready? Sure, kid. Ukulele bunny. Well, at least it's wholesome until the end. Maybe cut short, but hey, if you want to listen to the music longer, you can get the game in the description below. Thanks for playing with us. Of course, it wasn't really a big deal. Well, do you two need anything else? No thanks. It's no problem. Now we could just skip it, but we should help them all. Help Bernadette? Bernadette? I'm gonna Bernadette. Make a fort. Ah, pillow fort. Hello. Oh, hey. Do you want to help me make a fort? Ah, hell yeah. Sure. Okay, sweet. You know how to? I mean, I don't think you need help. You just do it. Lame. No, not really lame. Well, would you like to show me how to make a fort? Yeah. You just take some pillows and blankets and cushions and stuff. Me and my siblings used to do this all the time as a damn kid. We'd have so many cushions. And then you have a super secret hideout base nobody can find. Sounds interesting? 'Cause it is. I'll get us started. I watch as she runs around the living room with her stubby little legs, picking up various cushions, pillows, and blankets, haphazardly placing them to build a tent-like shape. You can add onto it now. I put a few pillows out on the entrance to the fort. Beautiful. You know what we have to do now, right? No. Comfort test! She grabs my hand and pulls me along into the fort. Oh. For what's just a few pillows and blankets on the floor, it is actually really comfortable. Great, huh? Yeah, actually way better than what I was expecting. You can't spell comfort without fort. Well, anyhow, is there anything else you might need? Apple juice. But I can get that myself, thank you. No problem, kiddo. Help Camille tidy up. Oh. Hi. Do you need help with anything? Do you know what help is even? Clean. How young is this one? She points at various toys on the ground in her room. Guessing, since there's a crib in there, they're probably like, I don't know, 2 to 6, possibly. Do you need someone to help you clean? Yeah. Okay, I'll help you. Tiny bunny. I sit down on my knees and grab a bin of toys she had in the corner. I start putting some of her toys in there, not thinking much of it. Wow! Jesus. What would I do? I start fishing around in the toy bin, pulling out various toys and trying to offer them in an attempt to get her to quit crying. I pull out a little rabbit fashion doll. Yay! Wow, that made me not want to have kids. Well, I mean, I didn't want to have them before, since I wouldn't want my kid to be a hybrid. Yeah, we get to understand that more nearing the end, with her mom. And I'm not interested in someone of the same species. I wonder if I was fully wolf or fully sheep. I wonder if I was fully wolf or fully sheep. Would I risk it, since I wouldn't understand what it's like? I hear wood wooden clunk against plastic, and when I look over, I notice Camille has put a wooden block in the toy bin. Ah, good job, you did it. I clap, unsure of how to show her that was the right thing to do. I mainly clean it all up for her since she's very little. She doesn't understand quite yet. And I'm not her parent, so it's not my job to teach her. Alright, Camille, I cleaned it all up. Make sure to keep it nice and tidy, okay? Okay, thank you, lady. She runs up to me and hugs my leg, only coming up to my knee. I pat her on the head. Let me know if you need anything else, okay? I will. And we go eat dinner. Well, her family's fun, but I'm so hungry. It'd probably be best if I go ahead and eat. We finished dinner. It was vegetable soup that consisted of a culmination of every veggie you could think of. I think this is possibly the same now. Let me see. Yeah, alright. Skipping ahead. We found Cassette. She said Pascal, he... Oh yeah, the first person that died wasn't Pascal. I don't think it was the deer girl? I'm trying to remember. I hear, yeah, we found out he said he's mauled to bits, Pascal. I'm gonna find out who did it. I promise you'll get justice you need right now. Are you sure you can promise me something like that? Just try to take it easy. I'll try my hardest. And then more of Glycine. Macready. It's getting more and more dangerous for you to be here, you know? If only you knew. Oh no, has something bad happened to you? No, not yet. I have a feeling. Well, please stay safe. Please stay safe and be careful. Is there any way I can help you today? Music, please. What instrument? I think I needed answers for the piano. But... I think I'm meant to not get help. If we're going to be getting the special ending, we need to... answer appropriately. I think... I'll just click all of them just for curiosity, but I think we're going to have to hit Nevermind for this one. Actually, I think maybe I meant to get all the answers right. This book reads, "The beloved piano, while having many variations, is known for having 88 keys. No one to this day knows why Bartholomew Cristofori chose 88 specifically, and it says it still has the widest range of notes to this day. That's amazing, isn't it? Thank you for the help, Gly. Of course, I'll see you around, Macready." Alright, what about the other question? The cello. This says the cello is a wonderful classical instrument and it's tuned in perfect fifths, C, D, G, A. Perfect fifths, C, D, G, A. C, D, G, A. C, G, D, A. Its deep, rich tone can complement most other instruments. Wow, neat. Makes me want to learn an instrument now. Music is pretty fun when you get used to it. Maybe I ought to give it a try. Go for it. Alright, and... Omnichord. Invented in 1981, it typically features a touch plate known as sonic strings, preset rhythms, auto-bass line functionality, and buttons for major, minor, and seventh chords. Sounds so intriguing. You might be able to find one at a thrift store. I'll have to check sometime. And thank you for the help. Alright. But... and then we get jumped on. This is main storyline. Let's skip to the next new part. Alright, so, with the questions, we have to know... I think we have to answer all of them correct, even though, like, we answered the piano in the first question wrong. I don't know why, but that's a prerequisite that I know of, at least, to get the ending. But, with this, yeah, we have to answer, I think, properly. 88 keys. Tuning the cello, wait, what was it? CGDA? CDGA. I've never heard or seen someone play a cello before. I find it strange all three of them are instruments with only 4 strings, yet, yeah, I've already read this. We'll just... Omnichord 1981. It's a pretty old instrument. But those are the answers you need to pick, as far as I know. I'm not sure if this is new or not, but I'll read just in case, because I'm unsure. But, Aru... Oh, Macready, are you okay? What? You were zoning out. You looked like a machine that had just been turned off. I'm just in my own head thinking. About what? Are you thinking about that bunny girl? Always. No. I'm thinking about the murder that happened recently. Right. It's rather scary when something like that occurs, particularly if you're an omnivore or herbivore breed. Oh. And if you're a runt like Nora here, are you worried about being hunted like Pascal, Macready? We're meant to answer yes. Very. I am too, especially due to the fact that I'm often told I run my mouth quite a bit. And you do. You very much do. If I was a carnivore, and I was kind of insane, I think he'd be my first target. I would get really annoyed by his behavior. And, yeah. That neck does look mighty fine to me. Anyways, I think that's all we might need to do. Wait, I'm still unaware if this is new or not. It's hard to tell, since trying to remember a whole game's dialogue with the thousands of lines it has, it would be kind of difficult. Well, people aren't exactly wrong when they tell you that. No, I'm aware. It's just anxiety-inducing now. What if a carnivore decides they've had enough of me talking? What, like me? That would be pretty horrible for you, wouldn't it? It would. Well, me and Noir will be going now, once again. Skipping class? Yes, we pulled up an all-nighter, so we're pretty exhausted with school today. Right, have fun. We will. I watch as they wander off, interlocking their arms. A herbivore and a carnivore. I always thought it was a bad thing. They seem to enjoy one another, though. Maybe every interspecial relationship isn't like Mama's and Papa's. Well, your mama was kind of a bitch. Kind of a psycho. Kind of everything horrible. Macready. I think... Oh, chubby face nuzzling into my chest. I think... This, I think, will be important for the new ending. So, hang on, I'll read this. Macready. Cosette. I feel her tightly wrap her arms around my waist, her chubby face nuzzling into my chest. Nervously, I pat her head. What's the matter? I'm really sorry about what I said earlier. What? I was thinking about it, and I should always be your friend no matter what. So what if you're some big, scary carnivore? I made a promise, and I'm not gonna break it over something as silly as that. And Cosette, you're too kind. I'm really not. It's just what you deserve as my friend. Cosette. Yeah? The right answer... I'm glad to have you as a friend, too. If that wasn't already obvious enough, you can be so dumb sometimes. Hey, don't be mean. It's cute. Thanks. Well, I have to head home now. I'll see you soon, alright? Alright. Bye. Bye-bye. I wave one final goodbye to Cosette. Her whole body moves as she waves back, standing on her tippy toes. Small, delicate, fragile. Everything a herbivore should be. It's what I should be. It's fine. I don't think anyone, especially me, could ever be as perfect as her. I think with that, we'll have to see if there's any new scenes or not. Give me a moment. Alright. At this point now, we've been caught. Or the big fluffy doggo is bringing us to the police station. I don't think... And none of this I don't think matters with the ending. And so we're just going to answer as you'd expect. So if you watch the main series, you'll know exactly what all these mean, basically. So don't be upset if I start, like, skipping more. Alright, so we went through the interrogation. Let's see. Let's go with the start, though. As I walk out of the room, it feels so good to be able to stretch my legs. I had sat perfectly still in that room, just thinking about everything. All my actions, all my words. Yet they don't suspect anything. Macready. Hello, Pierre. Come on, you two, let's not fight. We're all upset about what happened to Pascal. But please, can we try to be formal? You want me to be formal with the person who killed my best friend? We don't know that for sure. How do we not know you did it? Mer. Really now. You've been blaming me this whole time, isn't that suspicious? Guys, please. The big bad wolf blaming the sheep for his crimes. Let's see who will fucking believe you, Pierre. And let's see how long it will take before someone sees through your act, Macready. Just cut it out, you're being a bunch of children. Are you getting an attitude with me, Cosette? What? No. Even if she was, she would have every right to. Wait. Did I not get the right ending? Uh-oh. I see a different... I think this is where I'm meant to have a new ending. Shit. Maybe I messed up the first question. Crap. I'll check. Give me one sec. I might have to go back. So it says, are you getting an attitude with me? And we finally got the next... the next secret ending. The new ending. Confess. You know what? You've got me, Pierre. You were right all along. Does that make you happy? Does that make you feel like a big strong man? You couldn't save Anna, you couldn't save Pascal. It's funny, you knew all along, but you still couldn't do anything to stop me. You're so weak, you know that? You're useless, meaningless. At least I'm not cold-hearted like you are. Oh, come on, this is just some weird joke. You wouldn't do that, right? I'm sad to say, I did. I really, truly did, Cosette. You probably would have been next. After Pierre, of course. But why? I don't know. It's an urge. An itch. Something undefined. I can define it. You're sick in the head. That's one way to put it. Well, if she really did do it, shouldn't we get someone? No, I'll do it myself. I don't want to end up hurting you, Cosette. It's best I get this over with. Right? Right. Bye, Cosette. Bye, McCready. So, insane asylum? Nearly 10 years have passed since McCready confessed. The feelings I have about all of it was just too complicated. A decade's worth of time has passed, but I'm still not sure how I feel. She's my daughter, the only child I have, but she threw away her life for what? Anger? Defiance? Or was it something I did? Did I fail her? Is that something I'll ever even get the chance to know? Wait, why? It went quickly, wait, what? Oh, I can't remember how to pronounce that. It skips ahead even without me clicking, though. It's been so long since... Papa? I don't trust. Got more of a wolf tail showing, too. Papa, did someone hurt you? I'm the same as I always was. They theorized that a lobotomy would either help or that I'd remain emotionless, a husk as I was before. McCready, you weren't emotionless before, your emotions confused you, I understand that now, but it was hard to help you when I never knew what you wanted. I don't blame you for it, if anything it was me. I don't think it was your fault. You're a good person, Mama wasn't. If I looked more like her, who's to say I wouldn't have gained more of her personality too? I disagree, you couldn't help what you did to people, she could. She enjoyed the suffering she caused. I did too. When I could enjoy things, at least. You're in denial. Maybe I am. But that doesn't mean I'll quit caring about you. I can't care about you. Oh, come on, you're hurting me. Oh. Dad doesn't deserve this. I know. That's not what being a father's about. I can't hold some grudge against you for this. You couldn't help it, just as I can't help but care and worry about you. You have an interesting way of looking at things. As do you. I suppose your views have always been unique, though. Yeah, that's true. Well, it's good to see you. And you, Papa. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. That's a worse ending. That's worse for the dad. He's just gonna constantly torture himself to visit his daughter? Just to remind himself of what she became? So he gets to fully know he's a constant failure. If McCready's dead, though, at least he's freed from her, from existing. My McCready, she's really changed. I wish she hadn't. I'm sat here on my couch staring at this photo of us. I remember, seeing that, and I thought it was just like, I thought from seeing it in the distance, it was like him and his wife at first, drooling, but it's actually sleeping. She was only a few weeks old, and Marquis was trying to teach me how to take care of a baby, and he took this picture. He was proud of me. At least I like to think he was. To me, she never stopped being that sweet little baby. Until today. She was so young and innocent, full of hopes and dreams. And she's a murderer now. They turned her brain into mush. As her father, I'm supposed to just live with that. How do those around me expect me to live when I've lost the most important thing to me? No. I have to wonder, did I falter? Did I fail as a parent? Am I the cause? I surely hope not. I know others will think I am, though. Even I think that now. No! No! Ugh. No. I owe Marquis a lot for this. I wish I was as good at raising kids as he was. No. The dad deserves better. was worse. You made me suffer because I want the dad to at least have a neutral bad ending. This game was made by 2 people. Is there, like, maybe a teaser at the end? No. Unless I skipped it by hitting the control button. Oh, da-ding, da-ding. Alright, but yeah. It's, I think to get the ending, though, yeah, you had to do everything right. You had to be, like, a smart person, get everything accurate. You had to do all the answers had to be right, help Cosette, and answer, just basically answer everything right, and help the kids, and just do basically what I did, except for at the start, apparently. But either way, that was A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing Deluxe Edition. Well, it was a more painful, more sad ending, because the dad, I don't know. It's like, you could think of it, even though it's like sad, because I wanted the dad to, like, even if he was sad for 5 or 10 years or something about his daughter, I was hoping he'd have a chance to, I don't know, still try to move on, I don't know, become a bachelor, find someone that's caring. I was hoping the dad would have gotten a better ending. But the only positive we can spin this is if, in the other endings, he'd be still alive, I believe. It doesn't show if he kills himself, unlike in this one. But, with his daughter killed, at the very least he wouldn't have to constantly see her for those 10 years. I don't know how many times he visited her, maybe once every few months, maybe once a week. I wouldn't think it's once a year, but that just would constantly be a reminder. The only good thing would be at least his suffering's over if he kills himself. I still think it would have been better if he stayed alive. And the only other good news is Mercredi is alive, and thus she can, I don't know, continue suffering until she finally dies. So her suffering is prolonged as per what's deserved, so to speak, depending if you think Mercredi deserves to suffer, or if you don't blame Mercredi for what she did, even though she is fucked in the head and admits to it herself. You'll have some people that'll either defend her or claim that since it's not her fault and it's impulses, that she shouldn't be, like, completely to blame, but I disagree with that. As she says herself, she could have stopped herself, but she enjoyed it too much. Her brain was broken, but she also basically allowed it to happen. She just went with the impulses and also started manipulating people a lot more. I was still hoping that the dad would have gotten a better ending. It's kind of unfortunate, but that is Deluxe Edition. So, I hope you enjoyed the A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing Deluxe Edition. If you did, hey, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a fluff subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, until the next time.